Here are my top 5 canned meats that I store in my pantry for long-term food storage and that I use every day. I did a community poll about a week and a half ago on YouTube to see what everybody's plan was on their food storage situation. What won out on that was canned foods, so I figured I would do, since it won on the canned foods, I figured I would do my top 5 meats that I store in my pantry and use. Stick with me. My personal favorite, and these are not, it's 1 through 5. Number 1 is not my most favorite or anything like that. This is just the 5 top ones that I store in my pantry. I store other stuff, but these are the top 5 that I do. Coming in, the first one I'm going to do is Keystone brand ground beef. And you'll see a lot of stuff if you check the ingredients on it. Some of these ingredients have just all kinds of crap. These top 5, they only have the meat, water, and sea salt in them. But the first one, like I said, is Keystone ground beef. You can use it for just all kinds of different stuff. You can use it in for taco meat, chili. You can use it sloppy joes. I wrote a whole list. You can use it in hamburger helper, stuff like that. I've used it a bunch. Take it out of the can, heat it up, throw some sloppy joe sauce on it, or heat it up, throw it in chili, and it does excellent in chili. And the only ingredients in it is beef, ground beef, and sea salt. Number 2 on my list is Keystone brand. Again, I really like the Keystone stuff. It's Keystone, their shredded pork. I've got tons of their shredded pork stored. I've used it before, taking it out of the can, heat it up, mix it with barbecue sauce, and it makes some pretty stinking good barbecue sandwiches. If you're in a hurry, you can take it, make barbecue sandwiches. The taste is good. The ingredients on it are the same thing as before. It's just got pork, shredded pork, and sea salt. And then it's natural juices as it was cooked and everything. But it's great. I use it quite often. Number 3 on my list, no surprise, is Keystone again. It's Keystone chicken. I'm not sponsored by Keystone whatsoever, no affiliate links, anything like that. I just like Keystone products because the value they've got and the ingredients and also the shelf life on it. But the Keystone chicken, another thing, the ingredients on it is shredded chicken and sea salt, and then of course the broth that it's in there. But we've done chicken before. They're shredded chicken, put it with rice. You can have rice and chicken, which is good. You can also use it in chicken tacos. If you wanted to make chicken chili, you could use it in that. Use it for chicken salad and do chicken salad sandwiches. Anything that you could use fresh chicken for, you can use this shredded chicken. But that's number 3 on my list, is the Keystone shredded chicken. Number 4 on my list of the top 5 canned meats that I store is Keystone shredded beef. The shredded beef is great. You can use it, we've used it for tacos if you wanted to do beef tacos instead of using ground beef or anything like that. Ingredients on it are the same thing as the other Keystone, is shredded beef and sea salt. So there's 2 ingredients in this stuff. We've used it for tacos, used it for barbecue sandwiches. Heat it up, mix some barbecue sauce with it, and you've got a shredded beef barbecue sandwich. Number 5, and the last one on my list that I personally stock, is Sam's brand, or Members Mark, but it's a Sam's brand tuna in water. Like the Starkist tuna, the ingredients on it has tuna, water, and vegetable broth and salt. Vegetable broth's nothing bad for you, but I like to get the fewest ingredients that I can in my canned meats. But the Sam's Club brand, Members Mark, has tuna, water, and sea salt in it. And of course, you can do a plethora of stuff. I mean, if you're still like the tuna helper, I don't even know if they make tuna helper anymore. But tuna helper, you can do it with it. You can make tuna fish sandwiches, whatever you wanted with it. All right, there you have it. That's the top 5 canned meats that I store in my pantry. The shelf life on Keystone, especially the Keystone, they say 5 years, but on their it gives a 5-year date on the can, but they say on their website it's good 10 years plus. I've not eaten anything that's been over 10 years just because it doesn't set on the shelf. But you're looking at a 10-year at least shelf life on your Keystone. Tuna is going to be at least 10 years. These canned foods don't exactly expire by the best by date. I've eaten stuff that's been several years out of the best by date. I'm still alive, didn't get sick on it. So don't throw them out when it hits, the best by date. Don't be like, oh my gosh, it suddenly went bad. Canned foods are not going to go bad just when they hit that date. Just look if there's any rust on the can, any bulges on the can, anything like that. That's when you really need to be concerned about it.